What's up guys? Today we are staying at MGM Grand. I have the Executive King Suite, which is a brand new remodeled room. It's huge, it's like 700 square feet. We're gonna head in, we're gonna check out the casino floor, we're gonna check out the food here. We're gonna eat at Hakkasan tonight during their social hour. I'm gonna give you a review on their room, the service, the food, the casino floor, everything they have to offer here on property. Stay tuned, be sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video if it helps. Let's head inside. So this is the area where you're gonna get dropped off by Uber or your taxi. And it opens up right to the lobby. You have the lobby straight in front of you, and then baggage and bell desk over on this side. And then right to the right, you have the underground. Let's start here. And as it says, it is underground. All right, down here, as soon as you get down, you have a Fat Tuesdays here on the right. So you can get your crazy alcoholic beverages. You have a spirits, beer, liquor, snack store with some other stuff. Pieology, where you can get some pizza. Then a Welcome to Las Vegas store. Then on this side you have the Las Vegas Harley Davidson store, and then a Welcome to Las Vegas Kids store. As you keep walking, you have bathrooms here on your right. Then coming up here on your left, you have New York Pretzel. Then an IV drip place. Haagen-Dazs ice cream. And Pop Society popcorn. And then you can either go left to the monorail or right to ride share. Oh, so this is where Uber drops you off, not up there. I guess taxis just drop you off up there. You have Magnets store, your little kitschy store stuff, a Subway, and a anime Pokemon store. More of these kitschy stores, and then you have the entrance to the monorail up there, and then this is where Tape Face, one of the acts here, is. All right, let's head back upstairs to show you the rest of the property. All right, and then coming back upstairs from the underground, you're back in the lobby, heading towards the casino floor. You have a Mace Zoo Paris store, I'm guessing that's how you say that. A Grand and Co store, and then a Starbucks, all before you hit the casino floor. The casino floor here is massive, by the way. It's over 6,000 rooms, so it is huge. And then when you get to right here, you're kind of in the middle of the casino. You have high limit slots to your right, but we are going to go straight and show you the rest of the stuff to the right and work our way back out to Las Vegas Boulevard. Tables are coming up, so I need to stop recording. All right, and over here you have the old Netflix bites, which has already switched back to Avenue Cafe Restaurant and Bar. And then you have Grand Walk Noodle Bar. Then a Mediterranean place called Greek Sneak. Then Crush. This is like a American steakhouse. I have ate here before. Get you a look at this menu here. I did have the, let's see if they still have it. All right, well, they took the thing that I ate off the menu. All right, let's keep heading now. You have the Mansion Casino over here, which is high limit stuff. then over here, you have Joel Robuchon's, one of his restaurants here. They probably don't have, yes, so it's a menu that costs a lot of money. I've heard good things about this place, but I'm not spending $400 on a dinner. Over here is where you have the Ka Circus du Soleil show. This is where you walk into the theater. Then back over here, you have Wolfgang Puck's Bar and Grill. Looks nice in there. There's the hours of operation for you. You might get breakfast here tomorrow, just so we can check it out. And then over here we have the live dealers for MGM Online. And we are back to the casino floor. Gonna take a right here and head to the district. To your right, you have a bar called Losers. It's a country bar, usually open late nights. Over to the left here, you have a place called Rocks, a jewelry store, and an Italian restaurant called Lucchini's. Let's check out their menu since they have it up out front. There you go. There's Lucchini's Italian. Then to our right is going to be Morimoto. Then back over to the left, we have a Pizza by the Slice Shop. And then the entrance to Morimoto's right here. Clothing store over here to the left. And then right in front of us is Craft Steak. I've not ate there. And then right behind Craft Steak is Emerald's. And then right across from Emerald's is Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. You can get really cheap tickets to go see comics at night. I think they run about $40 a ticket. And then Starbucks right in front of me, and behind Starbucks is the entire food court, which is a pizza place, Johnny Rockets, Nathan's Hot Dogs, Pan Asian Express, original chicken tenders, and tacos and burritos. Looks like a Moe's. And then another Haagen-Dazs. And then we're back to where you pass the Starbucks. You have this Nectar Life place, and you keep going. You have Beauty Avenue to your left. And Blizz frozen yogurts and desserts. And then to the right is Nellie's. This is the Jonas Brothers restaurant. If you keep walking this way, you have the Friends experience that you can do. A lot of fun photo ops in there. Very cool. And the Quicksilver store, currently not open. It is Monday morning, so I'm sure a lot of places won't be open today. The MGM Grand Garden Arena, I know they hold some basketball games in there every once in a while. I know the NBA G League winter games are there. You have another store over here that looks kind of like a Brookstone. And then when you get down here, you have the pool, convention center. And then if you keep going all the way, you have Topgolf. Now it is January, so the pool is not open. But we will see what we can see. Looks like they're doing some work out there. There's the monorail above us. This pool does have a lazy river as well. Can't get a good shot of it though. I promise I'll be back in the summertime and we'll do new reviews showing the pool as well. And then back here is the Grand Spa and Salon. And I believe the gym is back there as well. And then this is the walkway to the MGM signatures. And then if you go downstairs, that's how you get to the conference center and the Topgolf. All right, let's head back up front and we'll see the rest of the property. Also, right next to Nellie's, if you look behind it, that is the entrance to the monorail. That'll take you all the way down the strip, all the way down to Sahara, Westgate, Flamingo, Harrah's, the Link, and I think maybe one more other stop. All right, let's head back up front. All right, we're back past Losers here on our left, and we're heading back to the front of the casino. Let's get back on the walkway here. To our left, we have where you go to your rooms, and then the lobby bar is right when you come out. And then instead of turning left to the lobby, we will be turning right. And right in front of us is Whiskey's Gaming and Lounge. Another bar here. All right, and we're back where Avenue Cafe is. We are gonna take a left.
Yeah.
Where Whiskey Downs is. Once you pass Whiskey Downs, you have another bar here called Sidebar. And then David Copperfield's Theater. I'm sure I'll see him at one point or another. Got tables here on our right, and then towards Las Vegas Boulevard. We have the cashier on our left. And let's walk this side. Over on the other side, you have the Jabberwockies store. All right, and then as soon as you get past all the slots, you have the entranceway from Las Vegas Boulevard. On the left, you have the poker room. And then let's just walk through the middle here. It's just slots on left and right all through here. And then at the very end to your left, you're gonna have Tap Sports Bar. And there it is. Long time ago, this is where the lion enclosure used to be. If I can find that, I will show it. And then over there is the sports book. And then you come out to the Centrifuge Cocktail Lounge out here. You have a Krispy Kreme to the right, and then Hakkasan nightclub and restaurant, which we are going to tonight. They have a social hour here that's pretty cheap. You can get some dim sum. They also have an endless brunch special. This is just on the weekends. Pretty good deal. There's more of the Centrifuge Center Bar. I've actually never seen people in there. All right, we have more property to go over. Back here, you have another pizza place. That's the same pizza place that was in the food court way in the back of property. That'll take you to the studio towers. And then there's this level up place. They do live performances here. And then they have the arcade over here for kids. Never seen this place packed either, but I have seen that place packed. And then once you make your way up the escalator, you have the entrance to Las Vegas Boulevard. All right, we are at MGM Grand. We're on the 34th floor, very high up. We are almost the last room to the very end. I think that's gonna be a suite though. And we have an executive, I think it's called the executive room or executive suite. All right, so let's turn this around. Here's the front door. Like I said, we are right here. And when you first come in, you have this spaceman. Then walking in, you have this living room area. Huge sectional. Don't mind my stuff. I just got here. More space theme art, which is pretty cool. Huge sectional. I mean, this is awesome. Then you got a small little chair over here, little coffee table, lamps on both sides. You have a TV on this side with a little cabinet area, your AC vent right here, the view of the strip. Pretty nice. Wish I was on the other side so I could see the rest of the strip. You can see down here the Tropicana is now becoming the A's Park. You can kind of see it. All right, and then in this little foyer area, you have your little snack and bar section. But they did, when in this remodel, they did leave you a bunch of room for stuff. So they don't have like that big thing with all the snacks. And then down here, you have your mini bar with paid stuff. Don't ever touch that. And then they gave you a personal fridge, which is such an upgrade. I love that so much. Then you have your ice tray and some sockets over here. All right, and here is your closet, standard closet, some hangers, your ironing board, and your wall safe. Oh, and you got a little mirror. All right, and then the bedroom. So here is the living room. And right into the bedroom, you have ambient lighting underneath, which is super nice. 2 end tables. Got switches for lights. You have a USB-C, a regular USB, and an outlet on this side. Oh, little nice note from my attendant, Rosalina. Very nice. This is a leather backdrop. So cool. This remodel is so nice. Your king size bed and your little footstool to put your shoes on. And turn back around, you have a TV on this side. More cabinets. I don't know if these open or not. They do. Okay. With the little drawers inside. Man, this remodel is so nice. And then on this side, you have the same thing. USB, USB-C outlet, and then over here you have a wireless charger with one USB and one USB-C. And then you have a full window on this side as well. I have the shade down. And then let's go check out the bathroom. In the bathroom, you have double sinks. This bathroom is huge. Now, what I looked up online is that this room used to have a tub. And instead, they took out the tub and made this giant shower, which is great. I don't mind that at all, except for one thing. In this giant entire shower, you could probably fit, I don't know, 20 people in here. They gave you that little dinky shower head. That's it. There's no shower head on this side. There's no shower head on this side. There's no shower head on the ceiling. One singular shower head. I don't know, man. I just feel like in that remodel, they could have put a shower head in the ceiling or 2 or 1 over on that side. I feel like that's a miss on them. All right. Under the sink, you have your towels, Kleenex, extra tissue paper, your hair dryer. You have your normal hand wash stuff, 2 glass cups, body lotion. You have a little mirror, huge mirror here. You got 2 sockets in here on this side, 2 sockets on this side, and then your private bathroom in here. Yeah, so there it is. This is a connecting room if you want it, but it is not a connecting room for me. Very, very spacious room, very well designed. I'm highly impressed by this remodel. I think this might be my go-to room. I usually stay at Park MGM all the time, which I love it there because it's smoke-free, but you can't smell smoke in here, and you can't smell smoke when you're walking through the hallways. They remodeled the hallways. They're super nice as well. I just gotta hand it to them. This is a great room, other than the shower head. All right, Let's go head down to dinner. We're eating dinner at Hakkasan during their social hour from 5 to 7. We're gonna be checking out all their dishes that they have for $10 a piece. Let's head down and have some dinner. I'm here at Hakkasan for the social hour, which is Monday through Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. For dinner tonight, I wanted to try a few things since I had a $50 food credit when I booked my room. So I got a glass of rosé, the salt and pepper calamari, the chicken pot stickers, the dim sum, and drunken wontons. The 3 dim sum I had were royal jade king crab, a shumai, and wild mushroom with truffle. The only negative thing I had to say was I ordered the pork belly buns and they gave me the calamari instead. I didn't complain because I was between picking those 2 dishes, so it is what it is. I just had to put in here that they did mess up on my order so that you guys know. I'm not one to complain unless it's something I don't want or something that's more money. But overall, I would say Hakkasan was a good experience and I would definitely recommend it to you guys if you're here Monday through Thursday.
All right, so we just got done staying at MGM Grand, and man, this room, it's stunning, man. It really is. I really love this room. The only thing I have to complain about is the shower head situation. Shower head was fine, it's just that huge shower, and they just cheaped out on by not putting more shower heads, which is just crazy. But let's get to the casino floor, what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So the casino floor is over 170,000 square feet. This place is massive. I would say about 95% of the casino floor is all new machines, so they keep it active. They rotate out new machines and old machines. They do have an older part with the Cherries Jubilee and the Majestic Lion machines. If you know about those machines, you know. They do have a pretty big high limit area with a good mix of old machines and new machines. Your typical high limit machines are top dollar, pinball, huff and puff, just your generic high limit room machines. Huge table game area. They have so many table games. I was here on a Monday to Tuesday, so not all of the table games were open, but they probably had 50 to 60 table games open and they were packed. So they have everything from roulette, blackjack, pai gow, baccarat, they have it all. So you're not gonna miss out on any of the table gaming here at MGM Grand. Their sportsbook is kind of in the front of the property near Las Vegas Boulevard. From what I could see, it looked pretty big, a lot of TVs. I'm not a sports bettor. I got a little bit of footage there though, so that you could see it. I would say the casino floor is very lively here. I've been here probably 20 times, and every time I'm in here, it's always packed with people. So if you're looking for good energy in a casino, this is a great place to be, where it doesn't feel like you're by yourself inside of a casino. The hotel itself is massive. I believe there's over 5,000 rooms here. It's 30 stories tall. I mean, this thing is just massive. When they first opened up this hotel, it was the world's largest hotel ever back in 1993. And I believe it held that title for a little while. They offer everything from singular studio rooms to the room that I got, which is awesome. If this room is like $10, $20, $30 extra per night, which I believe it is, just go ahead and book it. You will not regret it at all. They did a full remodel of all of the rooms here back in early 2025, and they just finished up here in early 2026. And I really enjoy everything that they did. It's kind of like a space theme, celestial theme. It's very modern, dark colors, black, navy, and then they put in pops of cream and gold. It's a beautiful layout. Since it's wintertime, I didn't get to check out the pool, but the pool is huge and it has a lazy river. I promise I'll come back this summer to really check it out, but everyone raves about it. And the one thing that you can tell that everyone likes about it is when you come over here during the summer and you're walking the strip, people are carrying around inner tubes. Everyone goes down to the ABC store to buy them because I think they sell them here for around $18, and the ABC store right down the road has them for $6 or $7. So pro tip right there, if you're coming here during summer and you want a inflatable tube to ride the lazy river, go down to the ABC store to buy it. don't buy it here. As far as restaurants go, I think you guys saw during my walkthrough, they have so many restaurants here. You will not go hungry. This is one of those properties where you can stay on property, eat on property, gamble on property, and never leave. You have all the entertainment. They have so many shows here. They have Tape Face, they have Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, they have the Jabberwockies, Ka, and so many bars with live music. You cannot go wrong here. You're gonna be entertained, you're gonna be able to gamble, you're gonna have a good time. This is a great place. Now, as far as location on the Strip, this is on the south end of the Strip. It was right next to the Tropicana, which they destroyed, and they're making the A's ballpark. So during my sleep, you can't really hear anything, but as soon as 8 a.m. hit, you can start hearing the construction. Now, I am the closest tower to the construction. So if you get a room over here, I mean, it wasn't that crazy. You just hear, you know, the backing up of excavators, and it doesn't really bother me much. I'm on the 26th floor and I could still hear it just a little bit. But other than that, you have the monorail, so you can get to other properties. The monorail connects to the Horseshoe Paris, Link and Harrah's, the Flamingo, Westgate, the Convention Center, and Sahara. So you can get to basically anywhere on this side of the road, and then you can get to the other side of the road by getting out on those stations and just crossing Las Vegas Boulevard. Now, the walk to Las Vegas Boulevard from my room is about, if you're walking fast, I would say 10 to 12 minutes. If you're kind of a slow walker, it could take you up to 20 minutes, but I'm a pretty fast walker. So that's what I would say is one of the cons of this place, but the elevators are super quick, so I didn't have to wait for an elevator. So as soon as you got out the room, head towards the elevator, go downstairs, learn the layout of the property so that you're not walking around in circles trying to find Las Vegas Boulevard. I know those signs in the casino are a little confusing sometimes. They'll point this way, but it's actually this way. It's a big mess sometimes, so learn the property, walk around a lot, and so that you can maximize the time that it takes you to get to Las Vegas Boulevard. The only cons I have for this property is, for me, this is a huge property. I kind of like smaller properties. I usually stay at Park MGM. It usually takes me 2 minutes to get from my room to Las Vegas Boulevard, but with smaller properties, you have less entertainment, less food, less gambling floor. So it really depends on your preference, whether you like a smaller property so that you can get to the Strip faster, or if you like a bigger property so you don't have to leave as much. As far as the bed goes in this room was super comfortable. I slept pretty well. I toss and turn a lot, but that's just me. I think I slept pretty well. I got about 7 hours of sleep after being out filming all day. I hit 35,000 steps. It was a very long day for me filming these videos. Hakkasan was great. I got in right when they opened at 5, sat at the bar. I didn't have reservations. So if you show up right at 5, I don't think you'll need reservations, especially if you're coming Monday to Thursday. Probably don't need reservations there. I got the calamari, the dim sum, the chicken pot stickers, and the drunken wontons, and a glass of rosé. It came out to like $50, and then with tip and everything, it came out to, I believe, $64. I had a $50 credit when booking this room, so I got it for 14 bucks. So I'm not gonna complain there. The food was very tasty, service was fast, bartender was great. I would definitely recommend that for the social hour that they do between 5 and 7. But yeah, other than that, I would give this an overall rating of an 8.5. This has to be one of my favorite stays that I've had in Las Vegas in a long time. I usually stay at Park, and I do love it there because it is smoke-free, but the rooms are kind of small. This experience was amazing, and I would highly recommend it to you. Anyways, guys, I have to check out now. If you have any other properties here in Las Vegas you want me to check out, or around the United States that's a casino with a hotel attached, I'll definitely check it out. Leave it down below. If you want me to check out anything else here on property next time I'm here in the summer, be sure to comment down below. If this video was helpful to you, be sure to like this video. It's a huge help. And if you like Las Vegas content, or casino content, or resort content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't miss out on any content coming out in the future. I have videos on Planet Hollywood, tips and tricks, you name it, I'm covering it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.